I think he could tie or surpass Sam Hill, which I know sounds insane. It's going to be really hard to say that Sam Hill is a more prestigious racer than Loic Bruni.
Double. Loic Bruni needing to let it hang out, but wanting to keep control as well. Over the gap. Loic Bruni over the double. Loic Bruni round the left-hander. Loic Bruni over the finish line and into fastest time of the day by 7/10.
With the UCI Downhill season just around the corner, I've been contemplating who has the most to gain from this season. Many riders are just trying to impress sponsors, and some are trying to establish themselves as in the elite pack of racers in the top 10 riders. But I think one rider has a chance to not just already prove once again he's at the top of the pack, but to prove that he can be one of the top 5 racers of all time. And I think that's Loic Bruni. Super Bruni already has an extremely impressive resume, and I think is no doubt already one of the top 10 racers of all time, sitting somewhere in the 7 to 8 range. But with just a couple more accolades added to his very impressive resume, I think it's very plausible that he could be considered as one of the top 5 racers of all time, and I want to go into what I think he could do. So starting off, his current resume is that he's one of the greatest world championship racers of all time. He won the junior world championship race, and then he's won 5 world champion races. And just to clarify, the world championship race is where you race for your country. The normal UCI season is where you race for your specific team. So there's the Mondraker team, or the Santa Cruz team, or the Muck-Off Commensal team. Whereas World Championships, you race for France, or you race for America. Loic Bruni has won the 2015 World Championship, the 2017 World Championship, the 2018 World Championship, the 2019 World Championship, and the 2022 World Championship, as well as the 2022 World Championship. For his World Cup wins, he has won 8 World Cups, ranging from 2016 all the way to 2023, and then he has won 3 World Cup overalls, the 2019 World Cup overall, the 2022 World Cup overall, and the 2023 World Cup overall. Now again, World Cup wins are just how many races you won. The World Cup overall is how many seasons of downhill have you won. 8 World Cup wins, 3 overall wins, and 5 World Championship wins. Extremely impressive resume. The main thing holding him back is his just straight World Cup wins. Loic wins his overalls by being extremely consistent and only ever placing in the top 3. He never places outside of the top 3. He almost always podiums. I wouldn't be shocked if he has the most podiums of any downhill racer of all time. He's just extremely consistent. Although the specific wins haven't come quite as much as you would expect by someone who's been at the top of the food chain for as long as he has. He's already top 5 in overall races, and he's already top 7 in races won. And I think that 7 is what's really holding him back. He's second in World Championship wins. If he can take his 8 World Cup wins to 10 or 11, I know that's really hard to do in a season, especially for him. He tends to just get second or third. But if he can manage to get to 11 and then win 1 more World Cup overall and another World Championship, that would set him at 6 World Championships, just 1 away from tying Nicolas Vouilloz, I think that's how you say his name, with 7, top like 3 or 4 in world overall wins. And then he'd have more World Cup wins than his contemporary Amaury Pierron. Now, that is, Amaury cannot win anymore, which is going to be very hard to do as long as he's healthy. The man is absolute legend. He's like, honestly, Amaury, I don't want to do this into an Amaury Pierron segment, but Amaury Pierron is a modern Sam Hill. So I understand if that's like not really plausible, but he's been hurt a lot, so it's not completely out of it. I think he could tie or surpass Sam Hill, which I know sounds insane. The Sam Hill fans are going insane, and I'm going to have to do something because I'm pretty sure all y'all think I hate Sam Hill, and I don't. Sam Hill's freaking insane. I want to make a video about his return to downhill because it's a big deal when it comes to his legacy and what it means for the future. If the season goes how I think it can go, he'll only have 2 less World Cup wins with 11, if he gets 11, or 3 if he gets 10, because Sam Hill has 13 World Cup wins. He would have 3 more World Championship wins than Sam Hill, which is what the Sam Hill fans all claim, that he has a lot of World Championship wins. And then he would have far more overalls. Sam Hill has Sam Hill has 2 World Cup overalls. Loic has 3 right now, but if he wins one more, he'll have 4. And he'll have passed with 4. He'll have passed Greg Minnaar and Steve Peat. And would only have Aaron Gwin and Nicolas Vouilloz above him. It's going to be really hard to say that Sam Hill has a more prestigious racer than Loic Bruni. I think Loic Bruni would cement himself into the top 5, with that top 5 being Greg Minnaar, Aaron Gwin, Steve Peat, Nicolas Vouilloz, and then Loic Bruni. Let me know what you guys think below. Thank you guys all for the support I've been getting on the channel. I've really enjoyed making these videos for you, and I can't wait to keep making more. Check out this video right here going over the greatest downhill racers of all time. Peace.